Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. So, here we go. This is me, the man, the myth, the legend, in my own mind. MagicBrad, here inviting you to the MagicBrad Show. And if you are watching on, what's that other platform that Google has? YouTube. That's it. YouTube, also known as MeTube. I'm on there. And if you subscribe to my channel and then ring that little notification bell, and it'll go ding-a-ling-a-ling and let you know when I'm on again. If that's what you want. Sometimes you don't. I understand. And give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like the video, just move on. And I don't know why you wouldn't like it. It's not hurting you, and you can just move on, and you don't have to worry about it. So I'm not forcing you to watch this. But I had a thought today. For those that know, my background is magical entertainment that got me in the event industry. And then I used live events to promote products, services, and causes. Did it primarily in the Minneapolis area, but you can use a live event to promote anything, anywhere, basically. And a lot of people do it all day long. So I had a real cool system or process set up using Facebook ads and targeting a specific audience demographic, and then doing a live event around it, like a cruise on Lake Minnetonka or the Mississippi River, or we'd go over to like Top Golf and swing and hit some balls, or we would go to Can Wonderland, play mini golf, or we would go to Pinstripes, or we used to go to Kip's Irish Pub and meet just for happy hour, or go to iFly over by Ridgedale and do that indoor skydiving thing. And we would use this activity to attract attention and get people to come in and generate leads. And like for some people, for those supplier vendors like that, they have what's called group sales, where corporations like Target, Medtronic, Cargill, 3M, General Mills, Pillsbury, Best Buy, all these companies would take their employees in groups, and they would give them special rates and special treatment to access these fun activities like Big Thrill Factory and the, what's the trampoline one called? I can't remember. I'm sorry, I forgot. Something air. Anyways, there's a couple of them, I suppose. That's the challenge with a lot of these businesses, is staying top of mind so you can remember it. I was trying to remember Can Wonderland this morning. I was talking with Monica and we couldn't remember it. We had to Google it and try and find it because they were an exhibitor at the Event Expo in March, last March or whatever. I can't remember it. It's a trampoline park. Anyways, it'll come back to me. But there's a lot of things like that. Valley Fair, the Mall of America, Canterbury Park, different activities and laser tag and virtual reality and all that. The events are coming back little by little. And the Urban Air, I think it's called, Urban Air Trampoline Park. I think that's it. So they've got Pro Kart Indoor, go-kart racing. There's all sorts of different activities that corporations use and bring their employees, and sometimes team building and things like that, to experience all these different activities. And there's usually an agenda behind it, like I said, team building or things like that. So I want to reignite all of this stuff since the pandemic is kind of blowing away, and get some of that stuff going again. Doing some of those games and activities, puzzle rooms, things like that. Or what are some of those games where they do teams, comedy sports, things like that. And I want to get some of that going again and help some of these people do that. And I'm just checking my monitor here, my little phone monitor. And so that's up here, getting caught up. See, that's me in real time. So that's what I'm helping people with. And I've got, like I said, a cool little system worked out where We can put some money into advertising, leveraging the Facebook audience, because that's a cool thing, even though Facebook's been, in the political stream and in the news lately and all that kind of stuff with accusations of censorship and stuff. It's still got a pretty cool platform. My friend Janet Johnson knows it very well. She really understands it. I try and keep it pretty minimal. I just create an audience that's around a specific geographic area that has a specific interest, and then just put together a good marketing campaign around that to drive that audience to a destination. So if you've got like a restaurant that does catering, or you've got an activity like the cruises on the lakes and the rivers, or all things like that, you can go to Minnesota Event Expo and see a lot of those exhibitors that exhibited in that. We're not doing it in March, this March. We're not doing the Event Expo in March. Did it last year, and we're not doing it this year because of the pandemic thing. So it's been a whole year. I can't believe it. But I'm going to miss doing it this year. But I want to keep the momentum going. So that's what we are doing. I'm having a meeting with a friend of mine that is connected with a lot of those people. And that's what we're doing. Trying to drive some business back into these brick and mortar venues that they've been missing out on a lot of stuff. So trying to help them. And yes, we're going to charge for it, but I try and keep the fees down as low as possible. It isn't millions of dollars you have to invest, but it would be thousands or hundreds, depending on what your goals and objectives are, and we can make that happen. This is applicable for a lot of different things. I mean, even like something as simple as a massage therapist that does chair massage. They rub the shoulders of the people at trade shows. You sit them down in the chair. You can use that as an attraction at trade shows. Trade shows are going to start coming back, I believe. So things are happening. I feel good about it. I've missed it. I've been sort of out of circulation a little bit because, you put everything into events and then nothing's happening. Look, I got a comment. I love the engagement. Mr. Mike Wilkie, my friend. For those that don't know, Mike Wilkie is a cartoonist and fellow magician. If you were ever looking for something like that, magic or cartoons. So that's the story, Morning Glory, pulling this thing all together. I'm doing a lot of video announcements like this. This very video right now is being streamed onto my Facebook page that I'm in the process of building back up. For those that haven't heard already, I lost my Facebook account. I'm not sure why, but they didn't like some stuff that I posted, and I lost it. So with losing my Facebook account, I lost multiple pages I had set up and multiple groups. I had a group of Minnesota event professionals. If anybody knows how I can get that back. Other than that, it's just sitting up like an orphan. It's up there. People are doing stuff, and they never really did much. They didn't engage much, and that's the problem with the internet, I guess. People engage at live in-person events. That's the way to do it. So I should comment back on here and say, good morning, Mike. Yeah, I don't have an admin. I've got to actually do all this stuff myself. So what's interesting about this is just for you techie people that are doing this kind of thing. As I posted this, I replied to Mike on Facebook. But the reply was also broadcast on the other two platforms that I'm promoting on, which is YouTube and Periscope, which is no longer. It actually goes to Twitter, if that makes any sense. But those people on that platform are wondering, who's Mike? Where's Mike? Because I wondered that. I'm seeing people talk to people that don't seem to be there. And here I got my friend, Larry Kalo. He says, 'cause you bad. No, I'm Brad. For those that don't know, Larry Kalo is the owner and proprietor of the Eagle Magic Store, the longest running retail brick and mortar magic store still in existence down in Burnsville, Minnesota. Tricks and jokes, jokes and tricks. It's fun to be fooled, but it's even fun to be the fooler, is what Larry says. So it's good to see him on here this morning. So anyways, at any rate, getting back into the event industry stuff, I want to get something going because it's a year is too long to be not working. So I got to do something. Okay, that's all I've got for now. Just want to give that little heads up. If anybody has any questions, if you see this video, you know how to get a hold of me. Just go to magicbrad.com, or you can also go to contactmagicbrad.com. I actually created a page just specifically for people that wanted to contact me. It's got access to my phone number, which is good if you want to really talk to me, but also it's bad because spammers get it and start sending automated junk. I don't answer it if I don't know who you are. So leave a message and I'll return the call if I know, like, and trust you. Okay, dokie, smoky. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Magic Brad signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good. Be well. Be kind. Be safe.